Hey DAWDS, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to install my Wheelie mod for GTA 5. So yeah, let's start. We're gonna start with downloading some files. The first file you want to download is Winrar. So you just search Winrar download and then you see this website called www.winrar.com. Just want to click this text and you will go into the website. So here you can choose your language. I'm just going to choose English because I want to. Here you just want to choose if you have 32-bit or 64-bit. If you don't know what you have, you can go to the control panel. Then click on System. And then you check here on System Type, 64-bit. Then just click the text here. And click Continue to download Winrar. And here you just want to choose where you want it to install. I'm going to choose to install it onto downloads because I think that's easiest. Then you want to search for OpenIV. Go to this website, OpenIV.com. Then you want to click this big green button where it says download now. And choose where to install that. And now what you probably already have is to download my Wheelie mod. So just click here on the big download button. I know it's on Swedish now, but you probably already know how it looks like. So what we want to start with is installing Winrar if you don't already have it. So here you just want to choose where you want to install Winrar and then click install and wait for it to install. And here you want to choose what files you want Winrar to use or be associated with. Then you click OK. And here you just click Done. Done that, you want to click on ovsetup.exe. So here you just want to choose your language and click Continue. Here just click Accept the terms of this agreement and then Continue. You can read this if you want. Here you want to have installed the OpenIV to this computer. Then you can choose if you want to create a desktop icon and run OpenIV after installation, and then choose where you want OpenIV to be installed. Then click Continue. Here you just want to click Yes. Wait for it to install. Here just click Close. Now when you open OpenIV for the first time, you want to go through some options. Click Windows. Without specifying the game location, OpenIV cannot open GTA files, as it would not have enough information. So here you just want to locate your Grand Theft Auto location. So here it successfully found the GTA 5 folder, and so now you just need to click Continue. Here it just says don't forget to back up your original files before editing. So now when you've installed those two, we can continue with installing the mod. Okay, now put the Wheelie mods folder to the desktop for easier access and then open OpenIV. I have mine located here. Just wait for it to open, then click Windows and wait for it to load. Okay, so the first thing we want to do when we have opened OpenIV is we want to click the Edit Mode button. And when we have clicked it, a window will pop up that looks like this. And what you want to do is you just want to click Install on all these three, so it says installed. And then you can close this window. And now what this button do, this is a very important button. Because if you don't have it selected, we will not be able to change anything in the GTA files. You can basically say that what this button do is it unlocks the files for us so that we can edit them. It's just a safety feature so we don't screw up anything by mistake. So you want to make sure that you have the edit mode button on. Like that. So the second thing we're gonna do is we're gonna look for a mods folder. If you don't have a mods folder, just right click here on the open area and select new and then folder, and name this mods. Then click OK. Now it will be put down here. If we go inside it and then go back, you can see that it has moved up here, which is its normal location. As you can see, this folder says the type is as the same as the other, but it's purple instead of yellowish, and that's because OpenIV recognized that the name for the folder is mods. Now what this does is that instead of editing the original GTA files, we can instead copy the original GTA files into the mods folder and edit them in the mods folder, and OpenIV will instead make the game choose to use the mods folder files instead of the original GTA files. And that's great, because if we screw up, we can either just delete the mods folder and redo everything, or we can go back to the original files, copy them, and replace them with the files in the mods folder that we screwed up. And that's awesome, because that just makes modding so much safer. So now what we gotta do is we got to copy the original GTA files and paste them into the mods folder. Instead of just copying all the original GTA files over to the mods folder, we are just gonna copy those files that we want to edit. Because one thing I forgot to mention before is that OpenIV will make the game use the mods folder, but those folders or files that that GTA can't find in the mods folder, it will search for on the original folders instead. And that's great, because it makes it more organized. You know where you have your modded files, and you know where you have your original unmodded files, and it just makes everything so much easier and organized. So the first thing we're going to install is the Wheelie mod for the BF400. So we just open Winrar. I'm going to put it to the side so you can see it more easily. And we have it right here, the BF4 handling. This is the file we want to install to GTA. So what you want to do is you want to go back, you want to click on the readme txt file, and if we go inside here, you can see installation. To install the BF400, replace the handling.meta file in this location: GTA 5 mods update x64 DLC packs MP stunt. So if we put this to the side and we open OpenIV, and we go to where it says GTA 5. We are already in the GTA file root folder. Then we're going to go to mods, and so we click on the mods folder here, and there we get stuck. And that's because we haven't copied over the files, the original GTA files. And to find them, we just want to click on update. As you can see here, it says update. We just ignore the mods folder and go directly to update. We click on update, then we click on x64, then we click on DLC packs, and then we find the MP stunt folder. All these folders are the DLC updates that has come to GTA over the years. As you can see, we have the lowrider update, we have the stunt update, we have the smuggler, we have the heist update, we have import export, gun running, and biker updates, and other stuff that's in the patch day folders. And so what we wanted to do is we wanted to go to the MP stunt folder, and it's right there. Then we go to DLC RPF, and here it says, here it comes a little window where it says copy to mods folder. And that's exactly what we want to do. We want to copy to the mods folder. So we just click this button, and now it's going to copy over the files we want to edit, and then it will redirect us to the mods folder, as you can see here. Before, we were at the normal location, and instead of saying copy to mods folder, it now says show in mods folder. So before we were in the original location, and now we're in the mods folder, which we should be here. So GTA 5 mods update x64 DLC packs MP DLC RPF common data. Exactly where we are. Common data. So here we have the handling file, the handling.meta file that we're going to replace. Now we go back to the Wheelie mod folder. We select the handling meta and we just replace it. There we go. Nothing harder than that. Now we go back. In Winrar, you go back either by pressing this button or by pressing this up one level button. So the next pack we want to install is the DAWDS, and so we open the README file again, and we find the location to that one. To install the DAWDS, replace the handling.meta file in this location. GTA 5 mods update x64 DLC packs import export DLC common data. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the mods folder, click on updates, just follow the same address here as here. Just go to x64 DLC packs, and now we get stuck again because we can't find anything that says import export, and that's because we still haven't copied over the original GTA files. So go back to the GTA root folder by clicking up there, or crash OpenIV for me. You can do that too. Go back to the root folder and then go back to the original mod file. Ignore the mods folder here. Go directly to updates, x64 DLC packs. Just read here where to go. We are going to import export. There we have it. We select it, go DLC RPF, and then we're back to this location where it says copy to mods folder. Just click copy to mods folder, wait for it to copy. Now we're in the mods folder, in the same location at import export, but in the mods folder. So now continue, common and data, and right here we find the handling file. So what we want to do is we want to go back. I'm going to click on DAWDS handling, select it, and just pull and drag it over. And now we have installed the DAWDS too. We can go back. Oops. We can go back and now install the Sanchez. So again, open the README file. Go to install the Sanchez. Replace the handling meta file in this location. GTA mods update RPF common and data. Now you will see a difference, because here it says update x64 DLC packs. Here it just says update RPF common data, and that's because that the Sanchez is not a DLC vehicle. It's a vehicle that has been in the game since the beginning, and for that it will have a different location. Some original vehicles are located next to the DLC folders, but in this case it's not. So what we're gonna do is we just go back to the GTA file root folder, then we select updates. We just ignore the mods folder, go to update, and then instead of clicking x64 we go to update RPF. Just follow the instructions. Here already we have the copy to mods folder. Just click the copy to mods folder, wait for it to copy, and it will redirect us to the mods folder. This is a larger file, so it will take a little bit longer time, but we should be here. And then continue to update RPF, then common and data. And here we are. We have a lot more files in this location, since this is where they've stored all the vehicles from the original game, all compact in one big file. Everything will be there will be more stuff here. It's obvious, since the DLCs are smaller than the game itself. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back, go to the Sanchez handling, just take this and replace. And that's how easy it is to install my my Wheelie mod. Now, if you want to install other mods, and you don't want my mod to disappear, because if you replace the handling file here with another mod, my mod is gonna disappear. What you want to do is you want to right click this and you want to click edit. Now we open up a little window where the only thing you can see is codes, just a bunch of codes. What we want to do here is we want to go back to we can use my Wheelie mod for an example. We just want to go back here, select the handling meta, open it up with Notepad, and we want to click Control F and then search for the Sanchez and then click seek or next, and here we have it. It's basically what it does is it searches through the whole file or text file for that word I search for, and it's only located in one place, and it's right here, the Sanchez. So what you want to do is you want to go from item type right over Sanchez, and you just want to scroll or you just want to pull down until you see the next item that's over here, and then you just want to click Control C or right click and copy, and then you go back to this location, you click search again, Sanchez, and then you do the same thing. You drag over, you go down to the next item that's right here. You can see that it starts a new vehicle, and this you just want to delete. And right after you have deleted that, you click Control V or right click and paste. So now you have copied over the code from my file to the GTA file, which means every time you want to install a new handling file for a vehicle that you already have installed another handling mod for another vehicle in the same handling file, what you want to do is you want to open them both and copy over the code separately. It can be annoying and hard at the beginning, but the more you do it, the more you will get used to it and the easier it gets. So don't be afraid to mod. It can seem scary at first when you don't really know what you're doing, but modding is just so fun that you're missing out something. You're really missing out something. So that's how you install the Wheelie mod for GTA 5. So now what you want to do is just open GTA and hope it works without any crashes. And if GTA crash, you did something wrong somewhere, and because we have the mods folder, we can just back it up. Easy as that. As you can see here, the mod works exactly as it should. Right now I'm driving around with the Sanchez, and yeah, it looks nice. You can even do stoppies. And I can spawn in the other bikes, and here you have the B400. Oops. And here's the Diablo costumes. can also move very easy in the air with this mod. Like that. Or even like this. Hope you enjoyed the mod, and if you do, leave a like on the mod page and leave feedback. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I know I don't upload much here, but when I do, I upload good shit. So follow me if you're interested in GT related stuff, mods, and stuff like that. And I'll see you next time.